I've completely forgotten what all that... Ow. Sneak up behind me like that. It's not cool. There we go.
Gotta hurt.
Yeah, I would think so. Where are you going? Hey. Yo, dude.
Everyone all right?
Is everyone all right? Everyone is most definitely not all right. I mean, we're all right, but these dudes, not so much. Hello, welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. Welcome back to Edgewater. Look, we're in Outer Worlds again now. Hey, rubber bands. Remember when they were a thing? Yeah, regular viewers will notice that if you have really sharp ears, will notice my sound has altered slightly. What I'm hoping I've done, I've tweaked with my preprocessor and stuff, just to really adjust the settings, because, you know, I've tried to find the time to do that. And problem I was having is you're picking up controller clicks quite loudly. Now, I should have gotten rid of most of them. The problem is there's one, and those of you with Xbox controllers know this, there is one sound that's really hard to get rid of, and it's the loudest one. It isn't any of the buttons, though I'm hoping you won't pick those up. You might still hear them faintly in the background. But what it is the controller... Wait, I've got another one here, I'll show you. It's the controller stalks, right? So, it's that. Oops. The controller... The pillars, right? On the thumbsticks. Let's unplug this thing. It's a pain. So yeah, the clacking of the pillars. And all you gotta do is wrap a rubber band round. But could I find 2 rubber bands? Man, it took me all day. I had to nick one from something else, but it's taken me literally hours. Remember, you just couldn't turn around without falling over them? Anyway, we're here to play Outer Worlds, and here am I, rabbiting on about rubber bands. So, I realised that I'm kind of behind with this now. It's because, you know, I did a Halloween special, Sidekicks Halloween special, and a bunch of other stuff is in the works, like a Red Dead Redemption 2 review. So this episode is going to go out on the Friday. A Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Review will be with you on Monday. It has to be. That is my deadline, because the game releases on PC on Tuesday. And Tuesday, November 5th, and I've toyed with the idea of getting it on PC, and I really do think I'm gonna, because it is a game that I could stick with and play for a really long time. And even after over a year of playing it, like a lot, I'm still finding things in there that I just haven't seen before. And, you know, so anyway, so I think I'm going to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. If I do that, I'm going to do it on a live stream, because in case you haven't been keeping up, I am going to be doing live streams, which will take the place of my Let's Plays and then sort of be up. Well, I won't be doing them here on YouTube. More than likely, it appears, it looks very much like I'll be doing it on Mixer. The Sidekicks, myself and Kazura-san, we saw the Halloween episode, we will also be having a regular episode. Well, I hope that it's regular. There are extenuating circumstances, let me say, that may prevent it from being as regular as we want it to be, but it'll certainly be, you know, I would say once a month certainly was not difficult to get a Sidekicks. We'll try to do it once a week, but we'll see. Anyway, so the plan is that I will stream 3 days a week, as I now put Let's Plays up 3 days a week. But usually now, because of time, if I have like an Ultimate Review or another essay video or anything like that, or an update, that will take the place of one of my Let's Plays during the week. That won't happen anymore if I stream. What will happen is that you'll still get 3 days a week, because I'll stream on Mixer more than likely, it's looking very likely that that's where we're going to go. I'll stream there 3 days a week, but if you're not interested in watching the live stream and joining us in the chat there, I will then upload them to the YouTube channel. So that's what will happen. Just to let you know what's going on. So we're in Outer Worlds, and I'm kind of a little bit unsure what to do, because firstly I forgot what all the buttons are. So the last time we just picked up Pavati here. Now I'm pretty sure, wait, Ludwig down here. Incidentally, the reason I know these things is I started writing a first impressions video for this, and in order to get ahead and find out what was going on, I have another account in which I play, but this account is exactly where we left off. So I do know a little of what's coming. Certainly on... I know a little of what's coming in Edgewater, and like one stop after, but that's it. Hello, Ludwig.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Okay, Ludwig.
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine!
Right, you are, buddy.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
He has a bit of a thing against machines.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close.
I'm listening, Ludwig.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Whatever Silas sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
How about that? Sure did, and he's asking for a little... Whoa.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Wow. Anyway, if your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's Chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Sure. What aid do you want? Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Mm-hmm.
This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Sure. Let's, wait.
Go on.
I got questions for him?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Of course you are, Ludwig. I think we're gonna... What? I'm gonna leave it there, look at that. So, let's have a look at these skill points and assign some, shall we? So let's stick some in range, stick a couple in there. One in defense. Stick a couple in dialogue, because that's proving to be quite handy. One in stealth. Another one in stealth. One in tech. One in leadership, and then maybe another in dialogue. There we go. Oh, and I've got a... oh yeah, of course. Confirm. I do like that, actually. Combat dialogue abilities I've unlocked. I've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Nice. So... Oh, no, that was skills. I thought I had perks, but of course I don't. I only have a perk at the next level up. So let's go and find this mechanical behind the junkyard. Around the back. Like I say, I know how some of these things are going to go down already, but not many. Everything on Edgewater I've already done. Everything that's unlocked before you leave Edgewater I've already done. I don't know if there's anything else come later that might send us back here. I assume so. Otherwise, it'd be a real short game. And I know it is a relatively short game, but, you know. Let's... So, this is a junkyard, and this is the thing.
Ah, you know for it. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Sure thing. But... What? Okay. Go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble.
There you go.
Gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Go for it.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard. Absolutely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night.
Good for you,
Be more
Kaylee.
careful out there, Jeremy.
Yeah, watch yourself, Jeremy. Watch out there, Jezza. Heavy ammo. Combat drone. Oh. Right, what's the best weapon I've got at the moment? Really? God, this is lame. That is so lame. Plasma cutter. We'll swap that out for the... No, not for that. I need that. Swap it out for... that thing. And we got a... Oh, that's a sawn-off shotgun. Oh, man. You know, it's depressing. You know, do you ever do that thing? I don't know if you guys do this. If you have two accounts on a game, and the thing is you make a lot of progress on one, and then when you're coming back into the old one, you're kind of disappointed because like, oh, I had so much cool stuff. But, you know, we'll find it together. You, me, and Bobby McGee. By the way, I asked about the whether I should do this. Last episode, I asked whether I should do this as a complete walkthrough, or whether I should do side quests. And I had kind of decided to do side quests, but I haven't really made enough progress yet. So, ooh, what did I just pick up? Oh yes. Ah, that's better. That's the stuff, baby. This thing kicks ass. I love this gun. I ain't got much ammo for it yet, but man, do I love that gun. Nice. Well, so now we got that. Okay, let's see. Oh, we need a workbench to sort of modify it, but... Right, anyway, we were going to go inside here and see... Is it Reyes, I think? Sergeant Reyes? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go. And have a... Because they've got a... I can't remember whether I came in here to see Reyes before when we came into Edgewater. No idea in the last episode. Honestly, don't have a clue. But we're going to pick up a little thing from Reyes anyway, just, you know, in case. And then we're going to make our way up to the next area where we've got to talk to the folks there and see about this whole power situation to get the ship off the ground. So, Constable Reyes, or Sergeant Reyes, or whatever the
Sometimes I
name is.
wonder what I'm
Reyes.
doing with myself.
I've never actually
Yo,
been in
Constable
here.
Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Nice.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Got it.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please.
Will do.
I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Me? No, never heard of him. Like, ever. Well, there you go. Just go for the truth.
Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
Well, there you go. Can't say I didn't try.
It is for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just be on our way.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
So now we've come down the wrong alleyway, and we're going to make our way up to the place.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
You know where we're going to go, which is this place. Because we got to get the power cell to get up off the ground. What I figured, because it's quite early on, is I'll sort out this whole power cell situation. Right, we'll get the ship off the ground, and from that point on, I'll just stick with the side quests. Because I figure, you know, it's literally these are the very first things you've ever got to do. And there are different ways that you can tackle it. So, you know, it's not like I'm really spoiling anything for these first bits. But after that, we're going to do side quests. So I don't know how much of this will get done today, because according to my little thingy here, we're already about 20 minutes in. Oh, look. Here are some nice fellas.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Ooh, look, my very own little lightsaber-y thing. Marauder hooligan.
I'm ready for this.
You're gonna suffer!
What's the last of them?
Oh, I love this gun. I've only got 8 rounds left for it now, so... until we get some more, just take everything he's got. I'll take everything you've got, even though one of those things is a trip blade, which I don't actually want. Oh, that's an explodey thing. Okay.
Get ready.
Oh, hello.
We're too strong. Hit it with something else. Nice one. Got him.
Hello. That thing is stupid. We really need to get rid of that. Yeah, we need some more ammo for, like, for the better weapons that we've got. Oh, which there aren't that many. I'm curious how many things in the environment you can actually... Right, so that will make a mark on those of sorts. Oh, I need another thingy for that, which I don't have. Let's carry on. Okay.
Look out!
Break you!
Next one!
Bleed!
That's smart.
And we're out of ammo for that. Where are you going? Oh, still. Oh, that's right. Scream. Sorry, went a bit dark there for a second. I do apologise. I keep forgetting to shoot the explodey things too. You know, because they're exploding things to shoot, and I keep forgetting about. I'd say one of the things that I do really like about this game that I think should be incorporated into more. So if I go here, right? So if I want to break this down, I can do that without a workbench. If I want to break down this weapon, so let's say with this one, I just break it down, right? So, but then we've got a trip blade here, right? So instead of breaking it down, let's say I just want to tap it and add it to junk, right? So there you go. I add that and that and that to my junk folder, right? So now they're all the way over here. And they're in here now. Okay? The thing about that is, whenever you go to a vendor, you can just click sell junk and it will sell everything in there. So you haven't got to sell all those items one at a time. I like that. Because you're just basically giving you the ability to sort of stick whatever you choose into a folder where you know you can sell all the junk that you have, and I like that idea. God, this is what? There's nobody interesting around here. Also, yet to pick up an assault rifle in this playthrough, which is weird because I had like a whole bunch.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
No. Kind of all want to go back to Edgewater, though, don't you?
I don't know you.
I know you
Whatever
don't, Grace.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
No, shan't.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay, Grace. That's cool. What, can you just tell me where to find Adelaide? That's kind of what I came here for.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
We all got problems. I just got shot into space. Okay.
You don't know what enough with the questions means?
No.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Alright.
I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Well, that's not very nice when you're just trying to find her, weren't you? You know?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Couldn't you have just asked?
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Probably because you all talk to her like that.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Alright.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Alright, okay. Chill out.
What is it?
I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go find Adelaide, because that is kind of what I came here for, so, you know. Let's just do that. There she is.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It's alright if you like that sort of thing, I guess.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Nope, come switch your power off.
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Alright, Obi-Wan.
Excuse me,
Chill out.
Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Oh. Okay.
Reed Thompson.
Cut right to
You
the
here
chase.
on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Yeah, I didn't like it
Let's
much
hear it.
myself.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Yeah.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
You manipulative... But... Right, okay. I'll think about it. Wait, what have you got?
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Sure thing. So what happens to Edgewater if I turn their power off then, huh?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert in droves.
and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Okay.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You really are a manipulative weasel, aren't you? Yeah.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it.
I have, yes.
All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Well, that's a bit lame, I'll give you that.
So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good.
No promises. Adelaide. Hey, dude.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way?
What? Oh, yeah, I see what you're...
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Sure?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
I'm just trying to find Zoe, smartass.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics.
Sure.
Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Oh, I bet you did.
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Yeah, she's probably got wind of your surprise and got a bit scared.
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Well, I think you're just plain odd.
Hey, I got time.
You're weird. Right. Let's see if we can find Zoe. A couple of other people here, look.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the
Oh, yeah.
cannery.
Thomas Kemp. There we go.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Yeah.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
And what's that, Thomas?
Fact is, I've been, well, lying.
There it is.
To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Really? They think you're a mechanical genius. Yeah, see, that's what I want to say, but let's say
I'll
this.
take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
No problem, Thomas. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted. Have I?
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
I don't know. But I guess it's part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
How about that?
I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Yeah,
In
you
fact,
should. That was
I put aside something special. On the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
okay. I'll let you know if I
Sure,
find any others.
I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Let's go. Go on, Kaylee. Parvati. Come on. Let's go. Because it's just about that time to get out of here. But I want to just go see if I can find that Zoe chick first.
Here we go!
Okay, that's him down. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Uh-oh. I completely forgot what all that... Ow. Sneak up behind me like that. It's not cool. There we go.
Gotta hurt.
Yeah, I would think so. Where are you going? Hey. Yo! Dude!
Everyone all right?
Is everyone alright? Everyone is most definitely not alright. I mean, we're alright, but these dudes, not so much. Oh, an assault rifle. There we go. Now we're talking. Retrofitted heavy armor. Nice. Take all their stuff. Right now, swap that ridiculous stun baton out because that was useless. Let's swap it out for an assault rifle. We got one melee weapon there, so we're good.
Here we go!
Wow, oh, that was impressive. What happened there?
Nice hit!
Oh, hello. You must be Gil. Oops. There we go. One of these things. Ah! Oh dear. Parvati's down. That's not good. You alright there, Kaylee? There we go. Take his finger. Let's go select some skill points. Yeah, just improve the melee a bit, but mainly the ranged weapons. Defense, even though I keep forgetting to use it. Bit more stealth. I don't really know what good it does at this point, but you know. Okay.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
You don't know anybody who came out this far. We're like just round the corner. In pretty much any city you could go to, this is like going out for pizza. God's sake, you people live closed lives. Or something. Words escape me at the moment. Nice boots. Why can't I have those? Ah. Zoe Chandler.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Heroic accountant.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies?
Yes.
I could not possibly be less interested in them.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Okay.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Well, I tried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
All right. Well.
I'm great at clarifying.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious
Really?
and unknowable.
Okay.
Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Must be.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Wait.
Look, I already bought what you were selling me. Just give me some time to gather up my personals.
I was going to say, didn't you say you were going back? You said you were heading back. Well, now we can go back to the botanical gardens and tell them. Tell them the way it's going to go down. Or something. I don't really know what I'm talking about, so...
What is it?
Jesus Christ.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger.
Seems that way.
Well, I've heard stranger things.
Sure, yeah.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Correct.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Yeah, sure. Right. Now. Oh, look, my reputation's increased with deserters. But, you know, that's it for now, because it's like getting really late, and I'm not allowed out past my bedtime. So, anyway, until you see me again, like I said, Monday there will be a Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Review in place of a Let's Play, and then... Oh, hello. Excuse me. Oh. Kneecap. Kneecap. Face. Face.
We did it!
I did do it. You are correct. Just shot a bunch of dudes. Pretty much all I did, but, you know. You need a workbench. Probably one inside the community centre. Look at me being all mysterious about what I know and what I don't. The fact of the matter is I know for a fact there's one inside the community centre because I've been in there before. Anyhow. So yeah, there'll be a Red Dead Redemption Ultimate review, and I was trying to squeeze out like a first impressions, but I've just got... I mean, I'll try to do a first impressions of the Outer Worlds in time, and then, you know, I've got a Greedfall Ultimate review I want to get out by Christmas. And like a whole bunch of other stuff. So I am going to try to dive into this whole streaming business. How soon I get there, I don't know. Because the thing is, being a voiceover guy, all my mics are XLR. I don't buy USB mics for various reasons. And audio engineers don't generally like it when you use them. They create a lot of their own noise. And there's, you know, latency problems with USB mics. I don't use them. And if I'm going to spend money on a mic for my business, which I quite often do, is always going to be an XLR mic. So I don't have a USB mic, which means I would be using my headset mic if I was to stream from my Xbox. But I also want to stream PC games from time to time. So, for that reason, amongst others, it will be a while. I can't as quickly sort of hop onto Mixer, because if it was just the Xbox and I was just using my headset mic, or I had a USB mic, I'd be able to jump right in and just stream from there and carry on. But, you know, I don't. It's just my whole philosophy is if I either do something properly or I don't do it at all. So I am currently looking into capture cards, because I need a new capture card anyway, because this one can only capture at 1080p 30 FPS, and I really want to be able to capture at 60 frames per second. So that, you know, we got some sort of smoother transition going on. And anyway, it is starting to behave a little bit erratically, this capture card as well. So I need that, and then hopefully what I'll be able to do then is stream from the Xbox and the PC, but also from the Xbox through the PC, and, you know, we'll do it that way, and then I'll upload them to the YouTube channel. My collaboration buddy Kazura-san has started tonight, actually. Started just tweaking about with his streams. So how often he will do one, or when will be the next time he does them. Today was his first. He just did a test one, just very brief. I don't think he was on there very long, but yeah, you know, we are planning to do Sidekick streams, and our goal for that is to be up and running with Sidekick streams by January 28th, which is the scheduled release of Journey to the Savage Planet, which looks like a fantastic game for sidekicks to sort of do, so we'll definitely be kind of plunging into that. You will see me again, of course, on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, all being well, unless something drastic happens. At the moment, I've got a poorly little boy. He's very unwell. I can actually hear his mum pacing about, trying to get him back to sleep in the room above me. So I am going to have to sign out now. And until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at Knights_Arcade. See what's going on in there. I haven't been in there as often as I like lately, because I've just got a million things to do, and I'm really, really desperately trying to find the time to sort of get on top of all these millions of little jobs that I have to do at the moment. But if you do the whole Twitter thing, you can go in there and join me in there. If you don't, and you're only interested in YouTube, leave a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and ring the notification bell. You should get a notification every time I post new content. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night saying nighty-night.